Hello, welcome to my channel. I want to tell you a little bit about the way that I do the readings here. If you're new, this side is the partner's energy. This side is your energy. And then this is the energy of the relationship. When I'm saying partner in these readings, it does not have to be a committed relationship. It is just whoever you're thinking of when you come to this reading. These readings do apply to sun, moon, rising, whatever. Um, they do apply to the various types of aspects of your chart. Also, I want to say, for those that are single, my readings are good for helping you to see how you are relating to love itself, which is extremely important in attracting the love that you desire. Uh, so those are kind of the main things that you need to think about. Also consider where you are in the month when you're watching these readings as well. And don't forget, if the readings resonate with you, always go ahead and click the little thumbs up button and give a thumbs up when they resonate with you. And I'm not always able to, respond to all comments, but I want you to know that I appreciate all of the comments, all of the shares, likes, subscriptions, all of that. I'm right there with you, and I'm really, really grateful for all of your support. Thank you, guys. On with the reading. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your monthly love reading for the month of September. Um, what I have for your partner is well-deserved reward, change your focus, and coming together. For you, we have crown chakra, heal, and dreams coming true. Now, what I'm getting here, the overall theme for the month is finding balance. So it looks like there's some things that are occurring in order to bring a balance to this situation. I'm getting like an individual balance where you're coming into balance within yourselves, and then there's balance coming into the relationship as well. So it's just all about balance for this month. So that's kind of what you need to understand, because I'm seeing there's some funky feelings going on too, but it's all about balance. What seems to be going on with your partner here is it's like they've done a lot of thinking, a lot of anticipation, a lot of looking over things, just contemplating things. And they've gained some wisdom out of that. It may have seemed like they were kind of, within themselves, or maybe even withdrawn from the relationship. But it's kind of like they were, it was fruitful. Like it benefited them, because it's like they now feel, it's like they now feel more capable within this relationship. They may have not felt capable of creating what they wanted in this relationship. or feeling powerless to kind of change things or make things be, the way they wanted them to be. But it's like that energy, they're moving out of that energy now. And all of this thinking has kind of brought them to a place of them feeling like they can accomplish something in this relationship. They're feeling on top of things. They have more clarity. And all of this contemplating and this new clarity that they have has put them in a place of kind of changing their focus where they're looking more towards the relationship, more towards you than they have been in the past. And they're also looking over the past of the connection, of the relationship. Their focus is a little bit on the past, but not in a negative way. It's like in a way of gaining clarity. Like they're looking back over things to kind of see why things happen the way that they happen and things like that. I'm also getting that they're looking over some of their own behaviors in the relationship. But they're like replaying and rehashing within their minds what has gone on and why, for better understanding. And it seems like they get it, because then I have an energy of, coming together, having a common goal. And there's an energy where they're moving towards you, towards the relationship. It's like they want to take the next step. They want to step out. It's almost for them, they're kind of in this energy of like making a whimsical move, like just doing something, like just going for it, like that type of energy. And then for you, I'm getting that you're in a space of, there's this energy of like feeling like that there's something here. Like before you may have doubted it and you may have felt like maybe even there was nothing there. But it's like you're coming to a place now of knowing that there is an attraction here. Um, there is an attraction here. It's like you're acknowledging that truth and having to accept that truth that you may have denied in the past or overlooked. And you stepping into a place of knowing that there's an attraction here, like it's like getting out of doubt. And by getting into knowing and out of doubt, it's bringing about a healing for you that is getting rid of this energy of feeling limited. Like you couldn't, you had an energy of feeling powerless in this situation just like they did, but for different reasons. And it's like that knowing that there's an attraction here, that there is something here, is bringing you to a place of feeling more free. Because it's like before you felt bound and unable to make this, to create what you wanted to create in this situation. And this powerlessness has caused both of you for there to be a lack of balance within you internally and within the relationship. And it's like this month that is sorting itself out. And then as you're getting out of this energy of feeling limited, like you're healing from all of these limiting beliefs and thought processes that make you feel powerless and very limited in what you can do here. And now you're feeling free as this is healing. And you're feeling like, it's like now you're focused on the prize. It's like before you were focused on all these other things because you felt limited. So it's like you were focused on every little behavior, every little thing that was occurring, everything that was said, without being able to actually focus on the connection because you weren't sure about it. You had these doubts and these fears and these limiting beliefs. And like as those are clearing out and you feel like you know now and you know what's here, it's like it's opening the door for you to focus on that. Instead of focusing on what's not here, you're focusing on what is here. And it's making you feel like this dream is in the palm of your hands. Like this can be a dream come true. Like something can manifest here and it's all in your hands. And then one thing though, as you guys are finding individual like balance within yourselves for the month, it could be leading to a little bit of problem within the relationship, because I'm seeing like a little bit of a power struggle that may go on, where both of you are trying to take this into your own hands. You're both trying to lead the situation. Your partner's doing it. Well, you're doing it by talking. You're communicating. Like there's messages you're sending out. You're putting the pieces together within yourself. You're putting the pieces together of this puzzle within yourself, and then you're trying to communicate that with them. You're trying to communicate these things that you've come up with, in an effort to reach for the relationship, to reach for more closeness. But I'm getting that some of you in this communication, you're getting ahead of yourselves. That the communication isn't coming, it's not grounded enough for some of you. And that's causing a little bit of a problem, because it's like communicating to get some type of control, communicating with expectation, communicating with expecting this communication to have a specific result. And that can be causing some problems, because your partner's listening. You're communicating and they're listening. They're listening this month. They're focusing on you. They're listening to what you're saying. They're picking up on your vibes. Everything that you're sending towards them, they're picking it up. They're hearing it. And for some, they're not liking what they're hearing. I'm getting that for some, what they're hearing is kind of making them, it could be making them step back a little bit. And that would be happening because of communicating with expectation. Because communicating with expectation is really not honest communication. Because true honest communication has to be coming from you, and you need to be communicating what you want to communicate, regardless of their response to it. What you want to be communicating is your truth. But if you're communicating for, a certain response, that's actually manipulative. Because you're trying to manipulate with your communication. And that's what you don't want to do. You want to communicate what feels good to you to communicate, what you want to say, regardless of how they're going to respond. Does it feel good for you to say it? Is this what your heart wants to say? Because I'm getting that other than that, the communication could kind of backfire a little bit. Because both of you have kind of balanced yourselves out individually, and then you're both trying to take this new balance, and it's like the balance is not quite, it's coming, but it's not all the way there within your relationship. The balance is there, is more stable for you two individually, but it's like that is still trying to work itself out within the relationship, where that balance is also within the connection, and it will. But there's this little bit of a power struggle. Now, for some, what you're saying, for those of you who are not communicating with expectation and you're communicating in your truth from a grounded place, then for those, then it's going to be like this communication is actually going to be bringing a partner back that has kind of left a little bit, or it's bridging the gap or the distance between the two. Because it's like this partner is listening, and it's either they're listening and coming back, or they're listening and backing up. And so you want to be careful, because they want to come in. They want to come together. They want to move forward with you. That's their energy on their own without listening to you. But then when they start listening to you, if you're communicating in a manipulative way, where you're communicating in order for them to do something, where you're trying to, have control over the situation. That's like this power struggle that I'm kind of seeing. They're going to rebel against that power struggle. It's going to make them back up because they're feeling powerful too. And they're not going to be in the mood, they're not going to be in a space for responding well to communications that have ulterior motives. And that could be things like communicate, well, you don't have to say anything bad. I just want to tell you how I feel. But then you say what you feel, and if they don't communicate back, you're upset after you told them that they didn't have to. But it wasn't because you didn't want them to communicate back. You told them that thinking that somehow that's manipulative, and that kind of stuff is going to backfire this month. So I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Yes. So the card we have is Romantic Feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes, and I think that that, Cancer. Like, that's the place that you've kind of come to for this month, where you know that there's something real here. So understand that this is worth exploring. This is worth the time and effort. This is worth the work. This is worth the healing that has occurred. This is worth, everything that you've gone through up until this point. The feelings are real. Okay? So that is your reading for the month of September, Cancer. I want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking the videos. If this resonated with you, please go right now and give me a little thumbs up on the little thumbs up button. I really appreciate all of you guys that support the channel by, giving thumbs up. It really does help the channel. So thank you so much. And if this did not resonate with you, check out your moon and rising signs. I'm going to be getting the rest of the videos up ASAP. Thank you guys for all your comments. I am not able to always comment back, but don't think that, that's a reflection of my heart towards you, because it most definitely is not. I really love you guys, and I appreciate all of your support in every way. Also, if you haven't checked out the monthly Twin Flame, Divine Connection, Soul Connection reading, I do those monthly. They're $5. I would definitely check those out, because those are readings that I kind of put together to help guide people. It's for specific people. It's the people who it's meant for are going to see it, and it's really to help guide people into closer connections, into unions, things like that. It's just the energies of, where the lessons, the things that you need to see in order to, bring things closer, to get a deeper understanding of what is actually occurring in soul connections on a monthly basis. So definitely check those out if you have not already. Other than that, I want to say thank you guys so much for everything, and I will see you next month, Cancer. Thanks. Bye-bye.